back on the silo renovation, and the next big step, now that everything is officially buttoned up, it's all sealed, caulked, so we're officially watertight in here. And now we're really just working on finish work. So what we want to start with is this floor. We're going to do this with some old tongue and groove barnwood. And then we're going to start working on the walls in the entryway with some cedar. And then we'll also do the ceiling underneath here. We got a lot of work to do in this video. It's a lot of finished detail, a lot of intricate cuts. So let's just jump on this floor and see how much we can get done today. Alright, we got the floors done, and it took quite a bit. It took a while to scribe around each one of these stones to get all the way around the perimeter because we didn't want to do a base trim down there. So it took us about 2 days. We got this done. Happy to have it done. Now comes the fun part. We're actually going to come back and start pounding in some of the old nails in some of these. And we got the floor sander too, a weighted floor sander. And basically we're gonna put some 60 grit pads on these and run it across all the way around and try to get these looking a little bit nicer. So Jay's gonna start up there. I'm actually gonna be working down here on the ceiling boards for the bar underneath here. So these are all tongue and groove boards, pretty rough as well. We'll see how nice we can get those to look. And I guess let's just try to get this up there with a rope and send it through. I'll send the rope down. Okay. Okay. Good. Yep. Got her.
All right, so we got a rainy day here. We're gonna take advantage of it by actually sealing the floors up so we're not walking in and out with some wet, muddy shoes. So we're gonna we got it all vacuumed up and cleaned up and ready to go. So we got some oil-based varnish here, and we're gonna start cutting in the edges and rolling the top on. There'll be about 3 coats we're gonna put on, but we'll just start with this first one, see how long it takes to dry, and yeah, hopefully it turns out pretty cool, bringing out a lot of the colors and stuff and a lot of the imperfections in the wood, because they got a lot of nail holes from the barn that they were in and a lot of oil stains, so it'll be interesting how these things come out.
See, we got a very special day today. TJ is done with school, working with us full time now.
And we are gonna work into the bone.
Yeah, so what are we starting with?
We're gonna router this ceiling boards flush with the hole, so that way we can start laying out our lights. We're gonna set up a template which will guide us to put the lights in a perfect circle all the way around. So yeah, we'll router that out, and then we'll start setting up our string line for our lights.
I'm gonna keep working on the ceiling boards. These things kind of suck. There's a lot of cutting around the rocks, but we're finally in the main entrance area, and TJ is gonna be insulating on your first day out of school. Smile. So we got a lot going on. So let's just start with the router.
Yeah. Ready, boy?
That's gonna happen.
Well, that one's right on that edge.
Yeah, you're gonna block it.
Yeah, I'll fix it.
You done?
Hey,
What?
there's ants.
I know there's ants. There's always been ants.
Oh.
You know what you're doing up there?
No.
Start up top, I'll hand you the ladder, and then shove it in there. goes out. Got the floors, got the second coat on last night, second coat of varnish, and looks pretty darn good. But we're gonna let that dry up a bit before we keep on working on the walls. What we want to get going on today is actually forming up this concrete patio. And we got these vinyl boards here so we can bend them into a giant curve, because what we're thinking eventually is doing like a giant round fire pit right here. So we're gonna be using those. We got our stakes there, rebar for later when we get this all framed up or formed up. And basically, just want to get this done, so hopefully we can pour this weekend. The lower one's already formed up, and we're gonna match the pattern same as down below in the inside the silo. So it's gonna be that, I think, was it slate style with a little bit of coloring to it. So yeah, we got a lot to get done today. Let's just get this formed up, and hopefully TJ gets here because he's running a bit late, so he's gonna be working twice as hard today. Hour and a half late. I don't even know what to say. Wow. I really don't. You were the one that wanted to start early to beat the heat.
I woke up. I don't know why.
You woke up? If you woke up, you'd be awake. What was our rule this summer? For every minute you're late, you get to work a minute for free. So we get a free hour and a half out of you. That's a smoking deal. A lot of bosses aren't that generous.
Most bosses would fire you.
Yeah.
Man, we are.
Your job costs a lot more than your paycheck. Yeah.
Do you try and grab one more tape measure?
just wrapped up the walls, guys, and we tried something a little bit new with these. We actually ended up going caseless around the windows and doors, and it's something we're trying. Let us know what you guys think in the comments. It's, I don't know, kind of gives it a cleaner look, I think, and same with the boards. We did something different with those. We ended up going vertical with them all, so we just wanted to use up some cutoffs that we had left over. But yeah, let us know what you guys think. It kind of gives it like a rustic cabin, modern feel to it. But the concrete, we did not get it finished. We actually got it rained out, so we got it all ready to go. That's going to be coming in the next video. But it's good to go. It's pitched right, and yeah, we're shooting in there. It's pretty dark, but we are going to get some lighting up in here. Next video, we're going to be building a giant hanging light, maybe out of old barn beams, or just try to make it look rustic to match the ceiling. Really light it up in here, kind of shine some light on this floor. We got 2 coats of varnish on it right now, but we're going to get a third on it once the light's hung, just in case we damage it. So, good to have the interior finishes done, the floors, the walls, the ceilings. That stuff just took a long time. You can just tell all the cuts we had going on around that silo. So good to have that stuff done, and let's shoot on up there. We can kind of show you what we got done up there. Yeah, up here we didn't do too much in this video besides the flooring, which we have 2 coats on it right now. We're actually going to come back and do a third, but we just wanted to get 2 on it while we're still kind of doing stuff. But I think it turned out pretty darn cool. It's got a lot of character, a lot of nail holes, a couple gouges, and you can definitely tell where the oil-soaked engine was sitting on some of these. So a lot of these are actually covered up by this giant round circular bench we're going to be building up here with cushions and pillows, and it'll be about this height. So you can see a pretty cool view in the background. And you can actually see Milwaukee at night, the skyline. You can kind of see it now, but yeah, it's a really awesome view, especially at night, and we didn't get too much done up here other than the floor, and we did do this trim here too, all the way around the windows, so I don't think we really got that on video because we were in a hurry. So those are good to go, and just one more coat on the floor, but let's shoot back down to the very bottom, and we'll show you the ceiling down there. Got the ceilings done down here, and they look great, but it kind of sucked. There was just so much cutting around all the stones and silo, but it's definitely awesome to have this done. We weren't sure about these boards at first just because they weren't locking together great, and they're just a little rough looking, but the lights hide the roughness. We got the lights in, and it turns out the ceiling matches the stone coloring pretty well, so it kind of ties it together nicely. So this is ready for the bar to be built. We are going to have to figure out the moisture situation down here. The way we got the concrete pitched away from the silo is going to help keep this section dry, but we're probably going to end up excavating this section and putting a waterproof membrane where the dirt meets the silo. So we'll get that taken care of, but yeah, it feels good to have this ceiling done. And actually, we're going to be pouring this. We got a sidewalk framed up. I don't think we really filmed too much of that, but we'll pour that when we do the section up top. But I think the biggest thing coming is this spiral staircase we're going to be building. This thing's going to be made of huge timber beams, so they're going to be like Jenga blocks that we're going to stack in a circle and hopefully line up to that floor. So first attempt building the stairs. We'll see how this goes. It's always going to be interesting when we got TJ on the job, but yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.